Hello, good morning. I grabbed this water. I drink this water to prove I'm not a robot. Thanks to GSMA for the tremendous work to bring us together to here in this beautiful room to share this hot topic, Agentic AI. So this is supposed to be this first talk is supposed to be 2 human agents on the stage, and for the reasons beyond our control, become only one. So for the last minute, myself, Arpit, and the GSMA folks, we convert us into agentic intelligence mode, and to update the slides, reschedule, and make it work. So before I start, since this is the first talk for the series, I think we better try to get to understand what is agentic AI. So AI has been quite powerful for years, and agentic AI is something plan, take action, and reason and perceive all together. If we look back for the traditional AI, it knows certain knowledge in certain domain is quite limited. And for the generative AI, which is kind of the hot topic last year, which knows knowledge but doesn't take action, for agents, and it knows the knowledge, also takes certain actions, but it doesn't collaborate and broadly work with other agents. So when it comes to agentic AI, I think it's unify everything together, perceive, reason, take action, and reflection. I think that's a huge difference. It's truly a paradigm shift. And we all worry, right? It makes us exciting, and we all worry. But don't worry too much, because I think I have been working on AI for over 30 years by now. We all talk about these questions. What kind of workers will be replaced by AI first? And by now, I think whoever working on AI, the AI scientists and the AI engineers, other ones will be replaced first. And it happens today. And every day is like your work, your innovation yesterday will become meaningless almost pretty much. And so every day you have to face this challenge. So given that, let's come to the slides. I think given AI has been quite powerful not from today, it has been powerful since ChatGPT, since the big model wakes all up. But it used to be in a cage. The cage is the data center, is the virtual world, is the cloud, is interactive. And today, AI has been embedded in many devices. It has been embedded into robots. It can call almost all functions and APIs. It also can create functions and APIs. So it's everywhere now. It's come to the wild, come to the world. So in order to better design and define and construct agentic AI altogether to be beneficial for most of us, and let's try to decompose agentic AI and see what we can work together on. I think for this paradigm shift, we are at the starting point of agentic AI. Let's look at, since we are from the telecommunication industry, and we love layers. So for AI, agentic AI, we look at these 5 layers. This is from Jason Huang. It's starting from energy. You have the AI infrastructure, which is the GPU clusters. You have the software, you have the models, you have the application. And we're all quite familiar with OSI layers, right? You have the standardized protocols and to work together and interoperate each other. But if we look at the agentic AI stack, and what's different? It's very different because the vertical layers, it doesn't have that interoperability for now. But let's look at the layer by layer. For the AI data center, the AI chips used to be like every AI chip is updating every 3 years. Now, like 3 times per year. We can see how it accelerates. And for the software infrastructures, has been there for some time. Foundation models, there are many well-known ones. I guess you all use it every single day. For me, it's like AI companion my life pretty much 14 hours a day. And the agent framework and orchestration are something new, which means they will have the agents, tools, APIs, models to collaborate like we collaborate between people and then negotiate and for a certain purpose. And that changed the game. Instead of have the very strict API connections and interfaces to work together, now we can negotiate and work together. And then we have the agent applications. I think quite every single day, if you pay attention to news, it has been dominated by certain AI applications like OpenCloud and many others. That's the Agentic AI stack. And good news is there are many open source software. And some of them are already under Linux Foundation to work on Agentic AI. And now come to real questions. So when we come to our industry sector, so what's the difference with Agentic AI and the network should be addressing? OK. This I try to answer that question with a simple answer. I think we need a two-way commitment to make it work. One, we need have AI more ready for network. And what that means, the current foundation model is the core of AI. It's designed and ready for lots of to-consumer services. But it's not very ready for enterprises, for network to use, because the knowledge it absorbs are from the internet, mainly from the internet. It doesn't have enough knowledge, covers in-depth of what we should know as professionals in each enterprise and the industry. And it doesn't deeply know our environment, our constraints. That's the reason I think AI current moment is not as ready for enterprises in production, in core production. So that's why I make AI ready for network, for other industry too. And second one is make a network for AI. Now, two things. One is we need to make our network data, network APIs, network processes, network protocols, interfaces to be more in a ready status for AI to integrate, to collaborate with. So that's like a two-way we can work together on. And third one is to drive the optimal computation and the communication collaboration in AI. So whenever we talk about AI, we kind of more focus on the AI computing chips and clusters. But network's the key, and also it's the key infrastructure for AI to be ubiquitous, to be a society-level service. I think less effort has been put into that bucket. And on your left side is something we spent lots of efforts on, is how to make AI safe, secure, and trustworthy. That's if we cannot make AI safe by nature, and it will be a big challenge for AI to be really embedded into our production core. See if I can show that. And where we are, just to give you some example where we are inside China Mobile, this is what we try to work on, how to make AI ready. So we mainly work on two foundation models. One is GT-safe, large language model as the base for the foundation. So the only thing, or the main thing we focus on is, in the same time, improving the general intelligence, we try to advance the security and the trustworthiness of our multimodal foundation model. The second one is we designed for network. And CPD covers for classification, prediction, and decision, which is the key functions or key AI capabilities we need for operating our network. So which means the second model is mainly built on structured data, which means the data in our database, in our data warehouses, in the tables. And most models today, as you use every single day, are built on text, audio, video, and images. And the second part is make network ready. I think there are two things. One is, as I said, make our data, make our processes, make our APIs ready for AI to use. And also lots of standards, the way we test it. The second level is once AI becomes a society-level service, that will be a big challenge for network, how to make network ready to support Ubiquitous AI services. And this one is built a globally autonomous intelligent network. We have been pushing AI into our core network operation for 5 years to improve the autonomous network from level 1 to level 4, within 4 years of work, more than 4 years. Those are on your right side is the indicated numbers in the real production. And you can see we push the work from a few layers. And first one is the platform layer. So there are many scenarios in our network we cannot do it one by one. We have to have a platform. We have to have models to work it together in the same platform. So it's easy for our non-technical folks to take full advantage of AI. And also we have the application layer to have, for example, for the Agentic AI, for enterprise use, first for today, for the good use cases, and you need agentic workflow to guide AI through. And one thing I want to share is those slides, I asked AI to draw them. So you can see there are typos, if you can spot them in the slides. They're quite powerful, because I give prompts and summarize our work from the internet. But you can see there are typos from there to there. That's I use those two slides, the one and the one before, to share with you and what's the trustworthiness. And in our real network, in our real industry, quite often we cannot allow this kind of typos as mistakes to happen. And what are the top challenges for 2026 that the Agentic AI has solved in the network domain, and what's a call to action for us? And there are many challenges, but I want to point this number three key challenges I think are key, and we need to work on near term. Number one is autonomy versus determinism balance. And in most industries, and we need AI to be flexible, but we cannot have everything flexible. We need something it's more deterministic. So we need to choose that balance between autonomy and deterministic. So we need a kind of AI we can really control the AI as in a deterministic way. The second one is the tool call and security trust. Once the AI can call many tools and APIs, it's not only interactive anymore, it takes actions. And so it will be a huge challenge for security and trust. Before we start this talk, I guess you may or may not pay attention to what's on the screen. It's a safety reminder, right? In our every scenario, we always remind people what's the safety. And the same thing for Agentic AI. I think that would be, if I ask myself, pick the number one challenge as how make AI secure and safe by design. So which means native AI safety. And the challenge three is the transforming communication network. I already covered part of that work. This is the proposed actions. I'm going to read them because I have 11 seconds. One is the traditional AI, especially Gen AI LM, has been long been confined to data centers. I said that's a cage. And Agentic AI is breaking this barrier and spreading across the entire ecosystem and collectively build a communication network to be the right infra for the propagation of intelligence. I think that's we need to really pay more efforts into this bucket. And the second one, design protocols beyond MCP and A2A. We have MCP and A2A to to allow the agents to work together, to allow the agents and models to work with the tools. But we need way more than this to ensure the social level agents and intelligence system to interact, to interoperate with each other. And third one, while agentic AI expands the boundaries of intelligence, it also requires to enable, as I said, the AI to be natively secure and trustworthy and network aware. With that, I will end my talk here. Thank you.